So yes, dear students, let's begin with today's session. So we are reading chapter The Sound of Music Part 1. Eveline Glennie listens to sound without hearing it. So this chapter, it actually tells us about the life story of a Scottish girl named Eveline Glennie. When she was just 8 years old, her parents began to notice that something was going on wrong with this little girl. She was having some difficulties with her hearing capacity. But young Eveline, she did not tell anybody about the difficulties she was facing. She managed to conceal it, hide it from her friends and teachers in the school as well. But when she was of 11 years, the situation got so worse that she had lost almost her hearing capability. And it happened as a result of some nerve damage, gradual nerve damage. So her headmistress, she was also worried, and she called Eveline's parents that something was wrong with Eveline and they should consult a physician. They should consult a specialist there. And thus, the parents decided to meet the specialist. So we have read up to that part. So let's continue from there. Yes. So it was then discovered that her hearing was severely impaired as a result of gradual nerve damage. They were advised that she should be fitted with hearing aids and sent to a school for the deaf. So when it was discovered that her hearing was severely impaired, severely means seriously, it was a serious affair that her hearing ability was weakened. Impaired means it was weakened. And it was because of the nerve damage. उनकी जो एक नस थी उसमें कुछ डैमेज आ गया था, and it was a gradual process that the nerve got damaged. And the parents, they were advised that she should be fitted with hearing aids. Hearing aids क्या होते हैं? These are the equipments which helps a person with hearing disability to hear sounds. So they were advised कि Eveline को some equipment support दी जाए. Aid means support. And sent to a school for the deaf. That Eveline, she should be sent to a school where all the deaf children, they go there. Eveline says, everything suddenly looked black. It felt to her as if her world was becoming colorless. Now, यहाँ पर इसको गलत तरीके से नहीं लेना है. वो अंधी नहीं हुई थी. She was just deaf now. So इस phrase का क्या मतलब है? Suddenly looked black means with such sudden bad news. What she felt, जैसे हम हिंदी में कहते हैं, आंखों के आगे अंधेरा छा जाना. She became nervous that way. For a moment, when she heard the sudden bad news, it seemed to her that everything was turning black. But Eveline was not going to give up. She was determined to lead a normal life and pursue her interest in music. Eveline की एक बहुत बड़ी खासियत थी, है हम कह सकते, because she is still alive, that she was not going to give up. So when she came to know about her hearing impairment, she was not ready to surrender. To give up means to surrender. वो surrender करने को तैयार नहीं थी, हार मानने को तैयार नहीं थी. She was a determined girl. And please mark the pronunciation. इसे determined नहीं कहना है, right? It is determined. So she was a determined girl. Determined का क्या मतलब होता है? दृढ़ निश्चय वाला. वो एक दृढ़ निश्चय वाली लड़की थी. Determined थी to lead a normal life and pursue means to follow her interest in music. She had developed that interest in music. She was passionate about music, and thus she decided that she would pursue her career in music. One day she noticed a girl playing a xylophone. Xylophone क्या है? See here, the picture is given there. It is a musical instrument with a row of wooden bars of different lengths. आप देखिए, डिफरेंट साइज के वुडन बार्स लगे हैं और यहाँ स्टिक भी दी है। इस स्टिक की मदद से व्हेन यू बैंग इट ऑन दिस इंस्ट्रूमेंट साउंड इज प्रोड्यूस्ड। सो जाइलोफोन एक म्यूजिकल इंस्ट्रूमेंट है एंड how she developed in her interest in music. One day she noticed a girl playing a xylophone and decided that she wanted to play too. और वो xylophone बजाना चाहती थी। Most of the teachers discouraged her. Why they discouraged her? Because the teachers, they thought that Eveline, now she has become deaf, how she is going to pursue her career, pursue her passion in music? How is she going to play a xylophone? And that's why they discouraged her. उन्होंने उसे encourage नहीं किया बल्कि और उसके हौसले को तोड़ दिया। But percussionist Ron Forbes spotted her potential. Potential क्या है? The quality or ability that can be developed. एक ability जो आपको कुछ करने की क्षमता देता है। So percussionist कौन होते हैं? Person who plays drums, tabla and etc. ढोलक, तबला, drums जो बजाते हैं, those are called percussionists. So there was a percussionist whose name is Ron Forbes. He's a very famous musician, percussionist. He spotted her potential. Spotted means noticed. जहां एक और सारे टीचर्स एवेलाइन को डिस्करेज कर रहे थे, वहां दूसरी ओर रॉन फॉर्ब्स ने एवेलाइन की इस एबिलिटी को महसूस किया। उन्होंने नोटिस किया दैट उसमें वो एबिलिटी है, पोटेंशियल है, दैट शी कैन प्ले म्यूजिक इवन विदाउट लिसनिंग इट। He began by tuning two large drums to different notes. And he started giving training to Eveline. And what did he do first? This is very important part. You must note it down. He started tuning two large drums. Tune karna means to set a particular instrument to its tonal quality. अब देखो आपने तबला बजाने वाले लोगों को देखा होगा, तबला बजाने से पहले वो कितनी देर उसको सेट करते हैं, वो उसे ट्यून करते हैं, राइट? सो दिस मैन रॉन फोर्ब्स, he took two large drums and he tuned it to different notes. उसने दो different notes पर उन drums को set कर दिया. And he said to Eveline, don't listen through your ears. Try to sense it some other way. Sense karna means to feel it some other way. So when he saw the potential of Eveline to learn music, he decided that he would guide her. और उन्होंने क्या किया? वो दो बड़े बड़े ड्रम लेकर आए, उन्होंने उन ड्रम्स को डिफरेंट नोट्स पर ट्यून किया और एवेलाइन से कहा, इसे सुनने की कोशिश मत करो, इसे महसूस करो, सेंस इट सम अदर वे। एवेलाइन और क्या कहती है? सडनली आई रियलाइज्ड आई कुड फील द हायर ड्रम फ्रॉम द वेस्ट अप एंड द लोअर वन फ्रॉम वेस्ट डाउन। Eveline also followed the instructions given by Ron Forbes and she started to feel the music and she realized कि वाकई में जो higher drum notes थे वो अपनी बॉडी के वेस्ट अप तक महसूस कर पा रही थी and the lower ones from the waist down. वेस्ट हमारी क्या होती है? कमर होती है, राइट? सो कमर के ऊपर वाले हिस्से पर वो कैसी बीट्स महसूस कर पा रही थी? The higher notes of the drum. और बॉडी के लोअर पार्ट पे उनको लोअर टोन्स महसूस हो रहे थे। आप देखो जब बहुत जोर जोर से बासिंग इफेक्ट होती है तो यू फील दैट रेजोनेंस इन योर हार्ट एज वेल। धम धम तक देखो हार्ट एंड माइंड तक वो महसूस होती है। तो इस तरह से शी कुड फील दैट बीट्स ऑफ द ड्रम एंड शी स्टार्टेड सेंसिंग द म्यूजिक विदाउट इवन लिसनिंग टू इट। Forbes repeated the exercise and soon Eveline discovered that she could sense certain notes in different parts of her body. So Forbes इस exercise को continuously repeat करते रहे और Eveline भी इस चीज को महसूस करती चली गई that she could actually sense, feel different notes of music in her different parts of her body. She says, I had learned to open my mind and body to sounds and vibrations. The rest was sheer determination and hard work. So जैसे ही एवेलाइन ने इस बात को महसूस किया कि वो अपनी बॉडी में म्यूजिक को हर हिस्से पर महसूस कर सकती हैं, She could feel it through different parts of her body. She felt that she could open her mind and body to different sounds and vibration to learn music. उसे सुनने की जरूरत नहीं है. She could feel it through her body parts and thus she could learn music. और वो क्या कहती है, बाकी जो सारा काम था वो सिर्फ उसकी डिटर्मिनेशन और हार्ड वर्क पर डिपेंड करता था. So rest was sheer determination and hard work. Sheer कहते हैं complete, right? So now everything actually depended on her determination. So altogether what she needed was a determined attitude and a lot of hard work. And thus she started stepping on to the ladder of success. She never looked back then in her life, and thus she kept on moving forward and forward. So she says she never looked back from that point onwards. उन्होंने पीछे मुड़कर फिर नहीं देखा. She toured the United Kingdom with the youth orchestra, and by the time she was 16, she had decided, wait a minute. Yes. She had decided to make music her life. So as she started learning music, she would also go to different areas, different countries, and there she would play music with an orchestra team. So she joined this youth orchestra team, and thus she toured, she went to different parts of United Kingdom. And by the time she was 16, 16 साल की उम्र में आते आते उन्होंने ये तय कर लिया था कि वो म्यूजिक को अपना करियर बनाएंगे, म्यूजिक को ही अपना जीवन बनाएंगे. She auditioned for the Royal Academy of Music and scored one of the highest marks in the history of the academy. Now देखिए वो डेफ थी, फिर भी उन्होंने अपने दृढ़ निश्चय से, डिटर्मिनेशन से अपने जीवन में म्यूजिक को अपना करियर बनाना तय किया. एंड इसके लिए शी ऑडिशनड फॉर द रॉयल एकेडमी ऑफ म्यूजिक. Now आपने ऑडिशन वर्ड सुना होगा, जैसे कई फिल्म्स में, टीवी प्रोग्राम्स में ऑडिशंस होते हैं. वो क्या होता है? इट्स अ शॉर्ट परफॉर्मेंस so that the director could decide whether she was good enough. So you have to give a test, you have to perform in front of some people and they decide whether you are able to go further or not. So she gave audition to get admission in the Royal Academy of Music, and once she got admission, she got the highest marks in the history of academy. Despite being deaf, उन्होंने उस academy के सारे records तोड़ दिए. She scored the highest marks in the history of academy. इससे पहले उस academy में ऐसे marks जो थे किसी ने score नहीं किए थे, और एवलाइन वो शख्स थी जिन्होंने वो सारे records तोड़े. She gradually moved from orchestral work to solo performance. Now orchestra में क्या होता है? People play in groups. Solo होता है individual performance. So gradually she started playing solo music. She started giving solo performances, individual performances. At the end of her 3-year course, she had captured most of the top awards. और अपने 3 साल के इस कोर्स को, रॉयल एकेडमी ऑफ म्यूजिक में ये जो कोर्स कर रही थी, उसे खत्म करते करते she has almost got most of the top awards in the field of music. और वो बहुत सारे सम्मान से नवाजी गई because of her achievement in the world of music. And for all this, Eveline won't accept any hint of heroic achievement. But Eveline जो थी, she was so down to earth, so humble that वो अपनी इस जीत को भी बहुत नॉर्मली लेती थी. She would never acknowledge कि उन्होंने बहुत बड़ी अचीवमेंट हासिल कर ली है, बहुत बड़ी हीरोइक अचीवमेंट हासिल कर ली है. वो इतनी हम्बल और डाउन टू अर्थ थी. एंड व्हाट शी वुड से, इफ यू वर्क हार्ड एंड नो वेयर यू आर गोइंग, यू विल गेट देयर. तो वो कहते हैं कि जिंदगी में कामयाबी के लिए क्या चीज जरूरी है? 2 थिंग्स, हार्ड वर्क एंड गोल. तो अगर आप हार्ड वर्क करते हो एंड यू नो वेयर यू आर गोइंग,
खा लो पहले, खाओ. पहले खाओ. खा लो. Yeah. Very good.
So let's continue. So what was I saying? That to achieve success in your life, 2 things are needed. One is the hard work and clear understanding of your goal. When you know where you are going and you're doing the hard work, you will definitely reach the destination. So she said that she would never acknowledge her achievement in that way, that she had a very heroic achievement. She was so humble, very down to earth person, that she would just give her credit to the hard work that she had done. And she got right to the top, the world's most sought after multi-percussionist with a mastery of some 1,000 instruments and hectic international schedule. So see this phrase, sought after multi-percussionist, means famous, in demand. So where did she reach? She actually became a person. She was one of those personalities who were famous, who were in demand by the public. And she became a multi-percussionist. Multi-percussionist means she could play a lot of instruments and with a mastery of some 1,000 instruments. सोचिए एक नहीं, दो नहीं, 10 नहीं, 12 नहीं. She could play 1,000 different instruments, and she had a very hectic international schedule because she will travel a lot and go to different places and do her solo performances. So that way, Eveline, despite being deaf, she achieved the impossible in her life, which was impossible for her. People used to discourage her. But with support of a few people, she actually got, which was very difficult for her to achieve. And now she had become a sought after multi-percussionist, a very famous multi-percussionist, a person who had mastery over some thousands instruments, right, students? It is intriguing to watch Eveline function so effortlessly without hearing. Meaning of intriguing, fascinating and curious. जब लोग एवेलाइन को स्टेज पर परफॉर्म करते देखते थे, they used to get fascinated and curious कि वो ऐसा कैसे कर पाती है. अगर आप म्यूजिक सुन नहीं पाते तो आप कैसे बजा पा रहे हो? And thus people, they would actually admire her and would become curious to know more about Eveline. And thus they would actually become astonished seeing Eveline performing so effortlessly without even hearing the music. In our 2-hour discussion, she never missed a word. Now, this whole story is taken from a part of the interview which was actually conducted by Deborah Colley, the author of this story. She has interviewed Eveline Glennie, and this whole incident is actually taken from that interview. So what now the author says that in her 2-hour discussion, she never missed a word. Men with bushy beards give me trouble, she laughed. So they were actually talking like normal people. Eveline was responding to the questions asked by the author here. And she was answering all of them, and she never missed a word. Not a single word was missed by Eveline. She was continuously talking to Deborah with just like normal people. But she added laughingly that men with bushy beards give me trouble. क्यों कहती वैसा, आइए जानते हैं. It is not just watching the lips, it is the whole face, especially the eyes. She speaks flawlessly with a Scottish lilt. Scottish lilt, because she was from Scotland. Lilt refers to a way of speaking, that is जिसे हम कहते हैं ना accent. तो उसकी बात में वो Scottish accent झलकती थी. Flawless means without a fault or a mistake. तो एवेलाइन क्या कहती हैं कि हाँ, जिनकी मूछें और दाढ़ी होती है ना, उनसे मुझे प्रॉब्लम होती है. क्यों? क्योंकि मुझे उनके लिप्स दिखाई नहीं देते. बट बिकॉज एवेलाइन जो थी, शी यूज्ड टू रीड द लिप्स ऑफ द पीपल. वो लिप रीडिंग करके समझती थी कि सामने वाला उनको क्या समझाना चाह रहा है या कह रहा है. एंड शी सेज दैट सिर्फ लिप्स नहीं थे, इट्स द होल फेस एंड स्पेशली द आईज. यू नो, हमारी आंखें बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट रोल प्ले करती हैं जब हम किसी से बातें करते हैं. सो शी सेज कि it's not just about watching lip movement, it is the whole face and especially the eyes. इंसान के चेहरे के expressions, उनकी आंखें मुझे ये help करती हैं जानने में कि सामने वाला क्या कह रहा है. My speech is clear because I could hear till I was 11. Now Eveline बचपन से तो deaf नहीं थी, और वो इसलिए कहती कि मेरी जो speech है वो clear है, वो आसानी से बोल पाती है because she became deaf after the age of 11 years. And she says, but that doesn't explain how she managed to learn French and master basic Japanese. But author कहती है कि ठीक है, वो स्कॉटिश और इंग्लिश अच्छे से बोल पाती हैं क्योंकि 11 साल की उम्र तक वो सुन पाती थी. लेकिन what about learning French and Japanese? She used to speak flawlessly in French as well, and she could also master basic Japanese language. और ये बात हैरान करती है कि उन्होंने इतनी अच्छे से ये भाषा कैसे सीखी बिना सुने. So this way, the author is also actually admiring the abilities of Eveline, and she is in awe, she is in wonder, interviewing Eveline Glennie. And thus, in her awe, she says that how she managed to learn French and master Japanese. It is really a surprising fact that she could speak not only Scottish, not only English, but French and Japanese as well. So let us stop here today. We will continue this chapter in the next session, and you must read up to the part that we have covered, students. Okay?